Good afternoon, students. So today we are going to discuss about a topic called parts of a flowering plant. Parts of a flowering plant. Generally, the flowering plants are called as a angiosperms plants. So which consist of yeah. So parts of a flowering plant. Generally, the flowering plant are called as a angiosperm plant, which consist of a root system and shoot system. So root system is obviously consist of either only root, and shoot system which consists of uh, stem, branches, and third one is leaves. So let's briefly dive into the angiosperm plant of the root system and shoot system. First we are going to discuss about root. Okay. So root system, generally the roots are generally the roots are which are buried inside the ground, so which are always non green. They lack chlorophyll, non green in color, because they are lack of chlorophyll pigment. Yeah. So the roots are non green in because they are lack of chlorophyll. So the root is so what the root will do, which is the main thing which absorbs water from ground. Not only water, water and nutrients. Water and nutrients from the ground. Okay. So characteristics of the root. What are the characters? So it is a descending portion. So I already told you the root which are always buried inside the ground. So which is a descending portion of the plant. It is a descending descending portion of the plant, and it's already it's already non-green in color because they are the lack of chlorophyll pigment, and also it does not possess any nodes and internodes. Does not possess any nodes and internodes and buds. Uh, it uh, it uh, it does not have any. It does not have any nodes, internodes, and buds like we have in a stem. Uh, because except in honorable mention, except sweet potato, except a sweet potato, all other roots doesn't have nodes, internodes, and buds. Okay. So next, it bears root hairs. The roots have root hairs. These has helps these has only helps the absorption of the water and minerals from the soil. Absorbs water and micronutrients from soil. So it is positively geotrophic. It is positively geotrophic. So that's why it is descendant. It is a descending portion of the flowering plant. Because why it is no why? Because it is positively geotrophic and negatively phototrophic. There are three types of regions of fruit. One is meristematic, whereas new cells are generated. Another one is a zone of elongation zone, meristematic zone, elongation zone. This new cells are developed and roots are getting elongated. And third one is maturation zone. So in that maturation zones only, the developed cells are able to absorb water and minerals. So that's all for the root. Next we go to which next we discuss about stem. So when we seed when we buried the seed in the ground, so the plumule the plumule of the plant, so this is the plumule of the seed. That is only it grows into a stem like structure. Okay, so the plumule of the embryo of the germinating seed grows into a stem. Okay, the plumule, sorry, the plumule of the germinating seed is only grows into a modifies into stem. Okay, so after that after the plumule after the from the plumule to the stem is divided into for its axis divided after the embryo growth of the axis, it is divided into uh, to form a leaf. To form a leaf, after that only a plant will grow. So further cell division growth result in the formation of the leaf primordium. So further cell divisions which results in a form of a leaf primordium. Okay, the region between the two adjacent nodes between the stem and the leaf, which is called as a internode. Okay, so characteristics of a stem. Characteristics of stem. So the characteristics are usually the stem is a aerial portion. Usually aerial portion. It is positively phototropic. It is a positively phototropic. It has nodes and internodes. It has nodes and internodes. So some of the stem bears a vegetative bud. Some of the stem bears a vegetative bud for growth of plant. And during reproductive growth, the stem bears flowers and fruits. Okay, during the reproductive growth, the stem bears flowers and fruits. So through the stem, the branches are arose. So some of the stems bears multicellular hairs. Some of the stems bears multicellular hair like leaves. Okay. So functions functions of the stem are already told. Functions of the stems are basically provide support for the plant, provide support for plant. So it is acts as a medium. The stem acts as a medium which passes the water and nutrients from root to the leaves. Passes the minerals from root to leaves. Third point is transport. It transport food. It transport food prepared by leaves. Okay. So these are the characteristics and functions of the stem. The third part of the flowering plant is leaves. So the leaves are the leaves are thin, flattered lateral growth of the stem. The leaves are thin, flattered lateral growth of the stem. They are exogenous. They are exogenous in origin. Yes, it arises from the stem and have a limited lifespan. It arises from the stem and it has a limited lifespan only. So all the parts of the leaves are generally called it as a phylum. Okay. So parts of leaf. So parts of leaf are leaf base. Second one is petiole. Third one is lamina. The leaf base, which is the leaf base hypopodium, which is also called as hypopodium, which is attached through the stem. Okay, which is attached to the stem. It is the one which acts as a bridge between the stem and the leaf. Okay, the petiole. The petiole is the one who holds the leaf, who holds the whole leaf, which means the lamina of the leaf. It is also known as mesopodium. Okay, so the third one, it is the lamina of the which arises from the petiole, which is called as epipodium. Which is called as epipodium. From that lamina, internal veins are raised. Okay, from that lamina, midribs are raised, and numerous lateral veins are gone through the lamina. Okay, from that petiole, midribs are raised, midribs and numerous lateral veins are run through lamina from the from petiole. From petiole, midribs and lateral veins are raised and runs through the lamina. So, that's all for today's class. If you have any doubt regarding about the if you have any doubt regarding about the parts of the flowering plant, please go through me via urbanpro.com. Thank you.